Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's. I have something we can look at today. It is the Pelsee P12 Plus mirror dash camera. So we'll open it up and have a look. Okay, so we've got the initial sleeve off the case here. So you can see this is what it says: a 12-inch screen, 4K resolution, collision detection. Alright, so we'll open it up. It's in a little case. Might have to use my two hands there. And we are in. So it's nice large rear view mirror style camera here. It's in the packaging, so we're going to get that off. Okay, so we've got that out. We've got some notes on the little screen protector here saying about adjust your rear camera position before you secure it, because obviously then you won't be able to adjust it. Install the rear camera outside of the back windshield to give you a clear image. Vehicles with long bodies like SUVs, trucks, an extension cord may be required for the rear camera. To enable parking mode, please purchase an extra hardwire kit. Okay, we're going to peel that off. Okay, on top of the unit it takes USB-C, a memory card there, it looks like a GPS antenna point that you can plug in. Just what it looks like on the back. We've got a forward facing camera. In here we have different wires, so we have a cigarette 12 volt power supply, looks like an antenna, some trim tools and a rear facing camera. Okay, so first I'm looking at mounting the rear view camera. So I'm taking off this little bracket. We don't need that because I'm gonna stick this to the back of the van. Okay, there it is mounted just next to my other camera. Okay, so I've come across my first little setback, which is that it uses these sort of rubber bands to wrap around your original wing mirror and interior mirror. But the problem is this is a commercial vehicle. It doesn't have a wing mirror, so a rear view mirror, sorry. So I'm gonna have to go and get one. Okay, this should do the job. Okay, so the first step is to remove my original dash camera. This is also from Pelsee. It's called the P2 Duo. Let's just a little bit of a better look at that one. So that's a front and rear facing camera as well. Okay, now we can attach our mirror up here somewhere. So now these rubber bands, we're just really attaching them to the rear of the camera here. It would have been better now, in my own opinion, if we had some sort of, you know, an arm sort of coming out of the back that we could just sticky it to the windscreen. But then again, I think they've sort of went for a, what's the word, universal fitment, which would be most people are going to have a wing mirror already on their vehicle, so it would just sort of attach over that. Maybe it's better for most situations, but if it had both options, maybe it would have been a little bit easier for me. So it comes with a 64GB memory card. We're going to put that in there. I don't know if I'm putting it in the right way now. Maybe it goes that way. Yep, that's better. Now I do already have a hardwired kit in here from my old one, so if you don't have that, of course you'd have to wire one down. This one has been ran sort of down through the beam there into the dashboard. Okay, we are now set up. We've put in our AV for the rear view and the power supply, and we are now set up. I'm going to have a little bit of play around with it just to make sure that I know how to work the menu. So yeah, well, we'll probably just go through it here now. Press home button, see what we can look at. Rear camera probably isn't going to be set up yet. I don't know if it looks like I may have to set up a power supply to that. Okay, back 4K resolution is on. Let's see if we can see, how do we switch to the rear camera? That one, or is that to take a picture? That's a picture. Right. Okay, so I figured out how to do that. We swipe, but looks like I've mounted my rear view mirror upside down, so I may have to adjust that. Okay, so it looks like we have the option to do that on the menu. So maybe if I go back now, we should... There we go, we've got it up the right way around now. So you can switch to just the rear view and front. Yeah, so there we go. You can switch it that way. Or just a single front camera. I think if I was going to use it, mainly I'd probably have it on the rear view all the time, but of course you'd have the option of having both on at the same time like that. Sorry, trying to get it where there's no glare. There we go, that's a bit better. So it doesn't help that I've got loads of pieces of paper and stuff around the dashboard, but you can see a little bit of reflection of them on there. Okay, now we're back here. We're gonna see what else we're able to do. Sound on and off, lock, video record, so you can turn that on and off. We'll go back to home. Sorry, press it back there. We've got a voice command, turn on screen. Hang on a minute. Okay. Show rear camera, show both cameras, take a photo. Okay, we can speak to it. Oh, because I've said take a photo, it's done that. Show rear camera. Okay. We're already on that. Show both cameras. Okay. Well, that's quite good actually, you know. So if you're driving, you can just tap it. Show front camera. Okay. Take a photo. Video record. Stop recording. It doesn't recognize that. So these are the different ones you can say. It doesn't show it quick enough. Both cameras. Turn audio on, turn audio off. Take a photo. Lock the video. Okay. The video has been locked. We'll see, we've also got a compass here as well. Now it'll probably help the accuracy of the compass if I attach my GPS to that. Okay, so we've attached the GPS to that. And you can see when it's not working, it does actually work as a real rear view mirror, which is great. I mean, you can't see it too clear on the video, but it is crystal clear on in real person, whatever you call it. And obviously you just wake that up by just touching the screen. Right, we'll take it on a little bit of a trip around, see if that compass looks like it's locking in. Okay, so the compass seems to have sorted itself out. Let me just wake that up. Oh, so there we are, southwest. So here's the next piece of information that you can do. You can load it onto your phone, so basically you get the app for it, and all of the recordings and screenshots that you've taken will be on there. You can go through the list like that. You can also see a live view of what's going on now. Not sure if that reverts it to the rear camera. Let's see. Yep. So just trying to have a look through some of the other options. Obviously you've got File Explorer, Smart Driving, I've noticed, which is sort of like an ADAS system. I'm not sure how that works really. Fast lane change warning, forward vehicle too close to a vehicle warning. So we can leave that on. We'll try some of it out. Your lane sort of enable rear cameras, BSD. So it's got those options in there. I'm not really too familiar with how they work. So you can see there that it's detecting vehicles as you're driving. So that's it. We're just about finished. I think I've showed everything that I can think of. And if there's any other questions, you can leave it in the comments section, and I will put a link where you can buy this as usual in the video description. So see you on our next video. Once again.